The Ministry of Finance tonight is on a mission to recoup millions of dollars the country is losing at sea through lost maritime revenue. Corville Pyfrom reports on how it's bringing together 6 governmental agencies to make this all happen.
100,000 square miles of water is no small ocean room to cover. And for a small nation like ours already under increasing strain to protect our borders, it is even more imperative that no stone is left unturned, and by extension, that we adequately plug loopholes where the country is losing millions of dollars from what should otherwise be a very lucrative maritime sector.
We have charters that are $200,000 for charter, $150,000 for charter. They're supposed to pay 4% to the government, to the port department, and 10% VAT to inland revenue, but that is not happening. The majority of the vessels are not paying the 10% VAT. So when you look at it, that's in the millions of dollars that's being lost.
Commander Bertram Bolag has been charged with heading the task force, which is conducting seminars with agencies at the forefront of the maritime arena to ensure they are all equipped with the necessary knowledge and skills to perform more effectively and efficiently. Therefore, bringing this exercise to the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, whose Marines are at the front lines, was vital.
So what we did is put the task force to combine with all of these agencies so that anything comes up, if the police need to arrest someone right there, the police is right there. There's no, oh, hold on, we have to go and call someone. No, everybody's right there. All agencies are right there working together. And whoever that fine or fees fall under that agencies, that is the agencies who take charge.
Financial Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Simon Wilson, believes at present the Bahamas is losing out in all areas of maritime. He's especially alarmed when he compares the data with what revenues are gained by our neighbors to the north.
The maritime sector, we believe, could be $100 million a year revenue sector for the government at a minimum. If we look at Florida's maritime sector and what it generates for the state of Florida, and you see what it generates for the Bahamas, you could see that the sector can do much more in the Bahamas than it is doing currently.
Stricter enforcement, Wilson says, has to happen right away.
The sector, the fees attached to the sector and so forth is very, very important. These are fees that many of them have been in places for a number of years, and enforcement is being lax. So we want to change that.
Commander Bolag agrees.
They were in place for years, but we were not enforcing these policies. So I think the government of Bahamas now see it for, you know what, let's try and enforce the policies, and doing the enforcement of the policies, more revenue will be collected.
The task force will be taking its message throughout the country. The hope is to educate as many as possible. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Corville Pyfrom.